This is our England tour 2009 of Greenwich on the Thames in London, England. And we first went by ferry. We used the hop-on, hop-off free cruise ferry that we had to get off at the Greenwich pier. You can pause and look at the map if you want. Here's a video of some of the ferries that were coming to the pier on the day that we were there. There's irregular sales from different companies. One of the first things you come across when you get off the ferry is the cutty shark exhibition, and you can walk around underneath, and we didn't go on top, we took video of it anyway. Cutty shark is one of the last tea clippers to be sailed out of England. It was built in Scotland in 1869 and it operated until the opening of the Suez Canal. It would travel to China or Southeast Asia and pick up tea, and also did some trading of wool in Australia until the Suez Canal, where it was no longer useful. And after that it had a colourful career as a cargo ship, and then a training college boat until 1954, when it ceased to be useful as a cadet ship and was transferred to Greenwich as a display and museum. We wandered around the tourist trap and had a look at a few of the buildings and such, and then we went to the gift shop and had a bit of a look at that. Then we walked through the other buildings towards the university, the Greenwich University. If you want to pause this map, you can get an idea of the layout of Greenwich from the pier right through to Queen's House and up to the observatory, and that's where we headed for, up the streets towards the Greenwich University. Now, if you remember rightly, one of the movies included this in as a battleground between Thor and some other dude, and we had a walk around and took some video. Then we took a couple of photographs of selfies of myself and my wife in front of one of the buildings of the University of Greenwich, and here's a video of area between Queen's House and the Greenwich University. And here's some video of Dreadnought building. I think it's a student building. The National Maritime Museum, and some other buildings I can't remember the names of. This is Queen's House. It's a museum come art gallery with some beautiful furniture and walls and paintings. Just beautiful. Now, the walk between Queen's House and the observatory is a rather long one. You can pause this image to get an idea of where the observatory is and where the Queen's House is. So we started the walk, and there was a whole heap of people there. An amazing amount of people using video cameras these days. And we walked. Here's Linda looking up the hill. Initially I really didn't want to, I was already so tired. There's the observatory in the top of the hill, and once we got to the top of near the top of the hill, we took a photograph of the Queen's House and Greenwich University in the background. We didn't go into the observatory, but we walked around it and found this concrete line which represents the prime meridian, the time between 11:59 p.m. and 12 a.m. in the morning, and Wren's 18th century astronomical observatory on the top of the hill. Once we'd finished wandering around this building, it was time to head back down the hill and catch the ferry and head back to the hotel. A well-earned rest. The video was produced by myself, and it's the end of another exciting video of our England tour 2009. Greenwich Township, Greenwich Observatory and Greenwich University and the grounds.